Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a bridal makeup look. This is something that I've been requested to do, especially on my Instagram, so I decided to do it in here because it's a bit more in-depth. I think every single year I do a bridal tutorial, and I was very careful to not use the same products that I was using in my previous looks. So this is what I came out with. A few words about bridal makeup look. Just do you. Make sure that you are not going to be a whole other person in your big day. Congratulations if you're about to get married this year. And really don't forget that as cheesy as it sounds, your smile will really be more beautifying than any makeup in the world. Now let's get into it. I'm not gonna be wearing my wedding dress while I'm doing my makeup. So I have this house rub that makes me feel very rich, like I own the Ritz, you know? I've prepped my skin as if it was my real wedding day today. Like all the masks, all the potions, and all the lotions. And my skin feels absolutely unbelievable. But I haven't been taking care of my lips. So I'm gonna be bougie. I'm gonna use this La Bouche Rouge lip scrub. Now I'm gonna take the scrub off. And now I'm going to apply this lip balm, also from La Bouche Rouge. I love the packaging for La Bouche Rouge lipsticks. You could get this custom made, pick your color, have your initials on it. It's really beautiful. I will use this Instant Glow Primer from Sisley. This is a really, really beautiful, very, very brightening primer. It's that type of product that will give you the champagne glow. So I'll apply this all over the face. This is an amazing primer for like a special occasion because although it's very, very glowy, it's not greasy, so it will not affect your foundation. On the opposite, actually, it will make your foundation last even better because it has a really good grip. Apply this everywhere. And then I will use this Shine Control Step 1 Primer from Makeup Forever. You've seen me using this all the time. The wedding day will not make an exception because it's a phenomenal product, especially if you have combination or oily skin. So wherever your skin tends to have a lot of shine and it bothers you, apply a very, very small amount of this, not what I've applied on the back of my hand, and then push it into the skin. In my previous bridal makeup looks, I was using different foundations. I remember that I was using Armani Luminous Silk, which I still love to this day. It's absolutely amazing. You could still use that. In another video, I was using Dior Backstage foundation, which is a great, very long-lasting foundation. I still recommend that. Today's video is going to be this YSL All Hours foundation. And my color right now is BD30. I don't have a self-tan on. Like, what kind of bride am I? I just didn't have the time, to be honest. I'm gonna take it with a damp beauty sponge. You can see this beautiful glow that I have from the primer. And then in here, it's completely matte where I've applied the second primer, the one from Makeup Forever. Okay, now we're gonna move on with foundation. This is very, very close to my skin tone. It might look a little bit light on the chin, but that is only because my chin is pretty dark, actually. Realize that. This foundation does oxidize a little bit, meaning that right after you apply it, it gets a bit darker. For those of you who don't know, oxidation is when a foundation just slightly changes color after gets in contact with the skin. I typically like to apply foundation first. Maybe you have seen other techniques where the foundation comes last. I do like to start my look with foundation. I just honestly feel like I have more inspiration when the skin is done or almost done. As you can see, I take the foundation and apply it everywhere, including the brow bone. The reason why you want to apply foundation on the brow bone is because you want your whole skin to look seamless, okay? You don't want to have like different skin colors, so we want to make this perfect. I'm gonna use first the Jouer in Macadamia. And you will see that this concealer is exactly my skin color, so it's not lighter. It's just a color that honestly it really neutralizes my dark circles. So this is perfection for me in terms of color. And then the concealer, I will apply it on the eyelids as a base. If you naturally have very oily eyelids, I recommend you to use a primer like the one from Urban Decay. Use the original one, it's always the best. Okay, and now with my NARS Custard, I will apply this only where I have this little shadow. That's it right there, okay? And I'm going to let it sit for like 30 seconds. Why? Because it gets a bit dry, and I feel like when it gets a bit dry, it will have a bit more coverage. Meanwhile, Makeup by Mario contour stick. Love this thing. We're not going to necessarily contour because this is a pretty warm color. I'm just going to warm up the skin, okay? I'm going to bring back some shadows. Fenty Beauty 125 brush, and you could use this for blush, for bronzer, but anything cream, it's amazing. So with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to make sure the edges are super nice and blended. Okay, we do not want any harsh line. Now, this is much better. Now I'm going to blend the concealer. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. And I don't need to apply this concealer everywhere because that's the only place under my eyes where, you know, my skin is dark. I know you've seen me using this every single day. Today it's not going to make any exception because I can really rely on the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. You can always count on this powder. And the way I'm going to apply this powder right now is with this Beauty Blender. So I take it and then I push the powder in the Beauty Blender. And then immediately I come set the concealer. Very important to try to stay still after you apply your concealer. Like, don't laugh because the concealer will crease. Now I take a little bit more powder, okay, and get it on the sides of the nose. It will give the illusion that the nose is a bit more narrow. I'm gonna let that powder sit in there, and then some powder on the eyebrows, in between the eyebrows, on the brow bone, like in this area right here. You want to apply powder. You know, the head is the hottest part of your body, so no wonder that at some point our eyebrows are glistening. Tell me about you guys. How does a wedding looks like where you come from? Is it like 3 days and 3 nights? Or like just a few hours? Do you stop at midnight and you go with your husband and you let the people like celebrate? Like, how does it work? Because where I come from, the wedding is like starting usually Saturdays in the morning, and it does not end until Sunday night, with a little break, of course. But usually the real wedding starts, you know, like Saturday's morning, and then you know, you go to church, then you go to the reception, and the reception, our receptions, like kind of ends around 5, 6, 7 a.m. So you gotta have a really, really good, long-lasting makeup look. Here in Paris, like the wedding starts around like 7, 8 p.m. It ends around midnight, like 1 a.m. max, you know. So let me know in the comments what is like where you're from. Let's get to eyebrows and then we will be back to the skin. I'll be using this Dior Backstage Brow Palette, and this one is in light. Now I'll take this color right here, shape the brows, give them a little shadow kind of effect before I will use a pencil or a pen, most probably a pen. You want to brush them through. Like so, and then I'll be using my Glossier Brow Flick in brown. And now I'm gonna add little hairs, little strokes. Okay, now this is much better. The good old Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is fantastic for any day, not just for your wedding day, because it just holds the eyebrows in place. I typically like to use a pencil or a cream eyeshadow as a base for my eye makeup look. And today I'll be using this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the color 612 Dimensional Dark Brown. And I'm gonna sketch the eye with this. I'm taking this very small blending brush. This is from Misa 017. You will find it in the description box along with every product that I'm using. And then I blend it, and that's why I love this pencil so much, because it's the type that it will give you enough time to blend. So now we have this really, really nice shadow at the base of the lashes. I'm gonna take a clean blending brush. This is a Misa 09, and just make sure it's not too precise. Then with that same 017 brush, I'm taking this time directly onto the brush, and I get it in the crease. Again, I want a shadow in there. Then I'll come with the other brush, blend it. And then I will take this Makeup by Mario palette, which in my opinion is like a really, really nice neutral palette that can be used no matter the occasion. And I'm actually going to mix a few colors. I will mix this one right here with the one lower. And first apply this in the crease. And this time I'm going to connect the two. Next is Nudestix. This is Magnetic Nude Glimmers in the color 24K Goddess. I really love it because it has an applicator on the eyelid. Now don't be fooled, I know it's a cream eyeshadow, but boy, this guy lasts so nice. Okay, so before it dries too fast, I'll use this eyeshadow topper from Bobbi Brown. If there is one product that I could recommend, is this one for your wedding day. It's amazing. This is in Moonstone. And it has a really beautiful, nice sparkling moment. Day or night, this will look fantastic. Now on the lower lash line, I'm gonna take back the tiny brush and the pencil. I'm gonna smudge the lower lash line. Then apply that same combination of eyeshadows from this palette. Okay, now we're gonna move on with mascara, and I'll use this mascara primer from Lancome, but I strongly recommend you to use waterproof mascara. The Better Than Sex from Too Faced, the waterproof version is really nice, and it holds the curl. I will apply false lashes, but because the false lashes are sitting on your natural lashes, I prefer to apply mascara first, lift the lashes like from the base, because you can't really get with the mascara right at the base of the lashes once you have the falsies on. So I prefer to apply mascara now and after the lashes. This is my usual mascara, okay? Now I'm gonna take back this cream eyeshadow, get it in the inner corner, and then immediately take a small brush. This is a lip brush, 016S from Misa. And I will take back that glittery eyeshadow and get it in here. You will just have a better grip. But you have to do it fast because the cream eyeshadow really dries very fast. Time to apply mascara on the lower lashes. And now falsies, and I really love the Ardel ones. I'll mix short, medium, and long. Okay, the eyelashes are on. Now we are moving on to the skin, and I'm gonna take this Lisa Eldridge Enlivening Blush in the color Pink Poetry. This is a very pretty pink. Now there's a little bit of color in there. That's not it. I'm going to apply this absolutely amazing blush. You guys, this is the new Prisme Libre blush from Givenchy. It's amazing. It's a loose powder blush. Maybe some of you are going to be intimidated by this, but I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Sonia G Classic Cheek Brush. So I want this to last, right? That's why I'm applying both cream and powder. Now I'm gonna use bronzer, Gucci. I love this bronzer. This is a number 3. This is a KVD brush, number 20. So I will slightly bronze the skin a little bit lower than the blush. Get a little bit in here, the neck. And now I'm going to contour. I know there's a lot of products, but this is a bridal makeup, okay? That's why the bridal makeup is so special. It's a photography. I'm going to be using this. Wait, let me show you. This is a Kevyn Aucoin palette that I absolutely love. And these colors to sculpt, there is nothing like it. It's so good, this palette. I'll take this Laura Mercier cheek brush and I'll use it with the side like this to really sculpt the cheeks, and I'll take the color medium. It's really the perfect sculpting powder. And this I am applying under the cheekbone. Now I need the type of glow that will last, and I will be using this Dior Backstage in 001 Universal. This is face and body glow, and it's fantastic because it will not move. It's a type of product very similar with that base that I've applied with the golden base that I've applied on my eyelids, so it dries very fast. I recommend you to apply it with a beauty sponge. So I'm gonna take whatever is left clean from my beauty sponge and get it on the cheek. It's really beautiful, this product, and very long lasting. I forgot to contour the nose. I'll do it in a second. Let's apply a little bit of this on the Cupid's bow. This is a Misa from the Puro collection, number 10. Contour is done. Now we're going to do the lips. And listen, I am always tempted to use this pencil from NYX. This is actually one of my favorite colors to use on brides. And whenever I want to do like a slight pinkish kind of lip, this is in the color Natural, and I absolutely love it. I'm afraid that I might have used this on my previous bridal videos. Isn't it like a gorgeous color? Love it. Then I'm going to be using this Rouge Volupté Shine from YSL in the color 9. This glow. This is so creamy and juicy and hydrating. For extra shine, I will add this gloss from NARS. Looks like this. Has like golden reflex. Really gorgeous. Broken Glasses. That's the name of this color. This is perfection. Oh my god, I love this combo. Extra glow with this good old C-Pop from Becca Cosmetics. I think this is always beautiful. Just a little extra, you know. You have to set your makeup with some really good long-lasting setting mist. I'll be using this Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. You could also use the all-nighter setting spray. That's really, really good. I think I was using that in my previous bridal video, so we're gonna change it up a little bit. Just so much pressure not to use the same products. I'm gonna go change, add some jewelry. Okay, I've changed and I've applied that same highlighter. Where is it? I've applied this highlighter like all over my chest. And then I've added very classy jewelry, the earrings and the necklace. They're both from Cinco. I didn't change my nails, you guys, because this is gel manicure. And yeah, sorry. All right, guys, this is the final look. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you were to change anything about your whole look when you got married, if you got married, what would you change? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I'm not meant to wear robes for rich people. Okay. Okay, I'm done.